do we even get this far? Oh my God. Come on now, work with me. That works, I think. Yeah, I mean, that looks fine. Oh, biscuits. Biscuits. Little biscuits. Little biscuits, yo. Little biscuits. Oh, little biscuit tonight. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. 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 Mm. Mm. Yeah. 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 Get it on. We're getting it on today. I hope we're getting it on. I'm about to get it on right now. Yep. Man, I've been on here for a whole 5 minutes already. I haven't done. And what the is that all about, bro? Oh my God. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? I'll tell you what we're doing. Getting down, dude. Just gonna scoot it over, dude. A little scooch. Just gonna scooch it. So that looks pretty proper there. A little scooch. Hope you guys can tell what I'm doing here. You will. Oh yes, you will. You will. You will understand. Everything will come to fruition. And you will understand the ways. You will know the ways, for I will teach you. Henceforth. Yes, indeed. Oh, yes. 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 We're going to do a little bit of thinking. A little stinking thinking. Not sure what the heck I was doing with this whole patch here, dude. Just don't know. I know there was a purpose for it. I know I have to put some lines in the concrete. Little concrete lines here. And they've got to coincide with this perpendicular object. So there, shut. I'm going to go here, shut. Yeah. Looks good enough. We'll just roll with that for a little bit. Might change my mind, I don't know. That's it. That's it. Right there. Shut. Shut. And I'm going to put one right there. And that one goes there. This way. And we'll put one here. So if that one goes there, there should be one, theoretically, right there. That looks proper. I'm okay with it. I am okay with this. Excuse me. Yeah. That's what's up, man. Oh, where is my stuff? Here it is, right here. Stuff is right here. All right. Here we go. Hmm. We have got we got KV Adas. Kavi Adas. I like Kavi Adas. I'm gonna go with that. Kavi Adas. Kavi Adas. Welcome. Hello. How you doing today? How are we doing? You doing all right? That's good. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm. Swifty. Gotta get swifty with it, dude. That's good enough. Gotta make it swifty. Swift line. All one pass. Yeah. That looks awesome. Mm. Hit him in the chest with it. Come on. I don't know what this world gonna be, but I know what is that this is the life for me, baby, 'cause I'm a thug all day, every day, baby, 'cause I'm a thug. Mm-mm-mm. Good enough. Mm, 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 mm. 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 Yeah, no, no, no. Mm. Hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Just take it piece by piece. Mm. 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 Ow. Oh. Yikes. There we go. This is looking cool. Hey, what up, man? So far, yeah. Totally. Silent Rob. Silent Rob. Reminds me of Silent Bob from Jay and Silent Bob. Silent Rob. Were we just talking about music and stuff? Hold on, let me look at your channel again. Yeah, that had to have been you. Yeah, bro. The Amon Amarth guy. What up, dude? Yeah, I got your channel pulled up. That's what's up, bro. I'm gonna scope your channel out later. Yeah, brother. So this is what I do. This is my comic. It's called the Texco Gang. This is called the Texco Gang TXG. Copyright 2026. I have been drawing these guys for a very, very long time. But I'm just about ready to thrust it out into the world. Thanks, bro. Yeah, this is what I'm all about. This is what I want my channel to be about, is my artwork. Ultimately. Live practice is just one thing. That's just my thing, you know? I just like to do that. But this is where it's at. And this is where the good stuff is. Yeah. Let's contort my body a little bit here. I'm gonna get that with a finer pen. Yes, I have one even smaller than this. Oh yeah, here we go. Shablagoo, shablagoo. Yep. I really like art too. I used to do an art program in the summer during high school and stuff. I like to draw too. Heck yeah, bro. It's the best. I've been honing in my skills my whole life, brother. Formerly self-taught. I used to take art classes in high school as well. But I was already light years ahead before high school. Yeah, baby. Not quite the round shape I wanted, but sometimes you can't be. I'm not AI. I just like to do my own thing. Represent. TXG represent, brother. Yeah, I'm making this a full-fledged comic. And this is a standalone piece. Wait until you see the whole thing here. This is crazy. This is a standalone piece of a battle scene at the end. At the Texaco where we hang out. I'm interested in what the comic is about. Yeah, so a little breakdown here. The Texaco gang is a. Hold on a second. Let's see. Oh yeah, hold on a second. I got it right here. I'm gonna read you my pitch. This is my screenplay pitch if I ever go to pitch it in Hollywood or something. So my TXG pitch is the Texaco gang, TXG for short, are a group of young miscreants residing in a small mountain town. Instead of looking, let's see if I can pitch this like I'm actually talking to another human being. Instead of looking for trouble, the trouble finds them. The real life thugs in the real world gangs mistake them for a serious organization and means to wipe them out. Through the setbacks and adversities, they find out about unity, fellowship, loyalty, and what it means to be a real gangsta. So that's one pitch. That's a pitch. That's my Hollywood pitch. But ultimately, what it is, or what it was, is my high school days. This is all my high school days, and my buddies that I met there, and that we hung out and we got in trouble, did all kinds of weird stuff. We never we got in some brawls and stuff too, so it's all kind of loosely set from my actual real high school experiences. So anyway, this guy I'm drawing right now, his name's Albert. This is Albert. He's like kind of the unannounced, what do you call that? Leader. I'm ultimately the leader, but he's kind of like the vice pres, I guess. But he's like my main guy. So there's Albert, there's Zetch, that's me. I'm going to be over here. This guy over here is Mikey. This is Mikey. And then we've got, this is Betty Anne. So this is Betty Anne. She's a creature character, type of zombie-like type of creature. She's got her whole backstory too. This is like, it's like a story within a story, like a comic within a comic. And then right there's my dude Jerb. His name's Jerb. Stands for Gerbil Goodwood. And this is just some fool that died. But anyway. If you were interested, there you go. There you go, young fella. There you go, young fella. Thanks, man. I think that sounds dope. Yeah, man. Thanks. Yeah, we got a whole story here to tell. I'll change up my pen again. I'll change up the pen again. After these pockets. Yeah, I'm gonna do this now. Yeah, brother, I'm excited. I'm really into animation. And so the next step is to get these guys breathing and bring them to life, you know what I mean? Really get them alive, moving, personality. I'm sure you're familiar with, he says, it looks like he's about to stomp that dude head in. Yeah, brother. That's exactly what he's doing. It's a nice curb stomp right here, dude. You can't see it, but his jaw's right there on the curb, dude. It's about to pop it like a watermelon. Yeah. And I like drawing these battle scenes, dude. I get into this, dude. I try to think of like the most heinous stuff I can think of, dude. Like twist this guy's head off, all that stuff. Real macabre. Dang, that's brutal. Yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'll get these guys animated here shortly. I have a short film that I want to, that I have in the works right now. It's been in the works for the past 3 years or so, just with storyboards and stuff. It's going to be synced up to a song. It's all instrumental. It's an all instrumental track, and it's a heavy track. It's a dope track, dude. And it's about 6.5 minutes long. So I'm thinking, yeah, you know, why not just make like I used to be calling it a trailer. It's not like a trailer. I guess you could look at it as a trailer, but if I encompass all of it at once, all in one shot, like I tell the story, like just with images within the song, within the context of the song, it should, you know, get an audience for sure. But animation takes a long time, man, and I'm just doing everything on my own, so no AI, nothing like that. I might use some AI actually if it calls for it, but I'm really trying to stay away from that. But I don't think I don't think I need that. I have I plan on getting some things done in Blender. I have Blender. I have a couple different programs I want to use, just to start getting some animatics. Animatics is what they call them. Just little short stills, make my guys start moving. coming to life. But this part, this is just for me, kind of, you know? I'm just drawing a scene of it. I really had no clue of what the outcome would be or where I wanted. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Really no idea what was going to come out of this piece, because I started this piece actually 3 years ago and I put it away. It was just an idea. It was a fleeting idea I had. One night, middle of the night, I just kind of visualized this and I just wrote, like, etched it down really quick. I didn't really think about it after that, and then I put it away. And then I recently found it last week in a pile of unfinished stuff, and I thought, man, we need to finish this. So let's just do it, you know? I'm at this stage too where I'm like, I just don't want any unfinished products. Yeah. There we go. Kind of a tough spot to draw in. We got this though. Here we go. There we go. Looks all right. Looks all right. Now, I have an arm that needs to attach to this dude, so I need to double check that. This arm is going to go right about there. Yeah, there we go. Let's go ahead and draw said arm. Yep, something like that. What are the creatures, people that the crew are fighting? Oh yeah, bro, these are prophylactics. Condoms. I always called them condom monsters, but I need to figure out a different name for them. Rubber monsters, I used to call them too. Rubber monster, condom monster. I called them wraps. W-R-A-P, wraps. I called them the wraps. Rat monsters. Rat monsters. I think that sounds cool. That's got a nice ring to it, I think, right? I don't know. Silly. But you know my big thing too? My big thing too, man. That's hilarious. Yeah, right. See, it doesn't matter what kind of absurd thing it might be. It just, and you know, in fact, I think if it's more absurd, the better. Like, I don't know. I was drawing these things in 7th grade on my backpack and on desks and stuff. Yeah, I was kind of a weird kid, but it always got a kick out of people, right? I'd be like, what are you doing, man? So I thought, all right, well, why don't I put them, like, instead of actually, you know, because they're fighting a real gang, why not have them fight a real gang plus condom monsters? Let's go for it. And I guess it's just part of the lore. I think the condom monsters, are going to come from, they're going to come from some sort of spiritual occultist thing. And that's another thing I incorporate in this is that dark occult stuff. Over here on this section over here, there's a on the floor down over here on this area is a which I'm actually going to probably draw because it's in view, is this storm drain. And down in the storm drain, there's going to be an entire underground secret society. And that's where she comes from. And these little condom monsters are going to be thrown down in this storm drain from one of my guys in the crew. He's going to go into the bathroom and go grab some and then go, throw them down the thing, whatever, just having fun. Maybe he's blowing them up. Maybe he's, putting some root beer in it or something, and he's throwing them in the fucking, I'm so sorry. He's throwing them in the freaking storm drain. And maybe somewhere down there, they get in contact with some warlocks or witches or something, and then they like possess them, and then they make them evil or something. You know what I mean? I think that might be kind of a cool backstory. And then they come through the storm drain and they unleash, havoc. That might be actually kind of cool. I like that. At first, they were going to be just mutants, kind of like the turtles, right? They were just going to be mutants from like another dimension. And that might be cool too, actually. Like maybe they come from a planet or something, Yeah, LMAO. Laugh my ass off. That would be great. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah. And then, so they actually are fighting 3 different entities, not here on this page, but for this particular scene, it's going to be the battle before, like, the next battle, for the last battle. So this is like a pre-battle, because once they wipe all these guys out, they got to deal with the mob. I'm thinking the mob or the cartel or some sort of real organization, some real gangsters that actually think that these guys are an affiliated gang and that they're taking over, they get mistaken for taking over maybe one of their drug rings or something like that, and they're stepping on their turf and they're stepping on their territory or whatever. And then maybe they got to deal with that too, So they got to deal with a bunch of idiots pretty much from all over. And then these guys are school kids that think they're a gang. We don't think we're a gang. That's the whole point. We're just dudes hanging out. We don't want to. We're like Jay and Silent Bob, dude. We don't want any bull. We don't want nothing like that, man. We just want to play hacky sack, dude, and just smoke weed and chill, and because that's what we used to do. But I just thought it'd be funny. I thought it would be funny if they've got to deal with like some real world situations and real life guys. Yeah, anyway. Well, no. There we go. This dude's ear is like this. And he's biting this curb, dude. Oh, yeah. Good old curb stomp. Mm-hmm. That looks funny. If this were ever animated, I feel like it would be something I could see getting on Adult Swim. Yes, bro. Or something. There's something wild shows on there. Yeah. It's so amazing that you just said that, because I've always dreamt that these things. My guys, I always dreamt my guys should be on Adult Swim, kind of like Metalocalypse, you know. I really would love that. That's the ultimate goal, I think. Get these guys on TV, man. It'd be sick. We'll see. I got to take that pitch. You know what I mean? I'll take that piece of paper with that pitch I got, and you know, when you pitch something, I've been learning a lot about this stuff. Is that when you go to pitch something, you can keep it super short, under 30 seconds, or you can go into full detail. It just all depends on who you're talking to and how you portray your story, But definitely have something, You can have like a 2-page dialogue scene or something, and you can say, this is this and this is this, and really get it out there and really convince people and really convince the upper top tier of the upper elite in those situations. Juliana A. Smith, hello. I love all that stuff. Yeah, me too, bro. Me too. Yeah, I'm all about it. So like, start my first thing. Start it on paper. Start it something visual, something that people put in their hands, or even just a web comic. I can throw this on the web before I print anything. Ultimately, right? Yeah, I can just throw this right on the web. So I just got to do some, actual card, comic, maybe some shorts. Yeah, just start with a few shorts here and there. And then throw them on the interwebs there. Maybe just one that like introduces all my guys, all the characters. That's so cool you mentioned that, bro. Thank you. It's not the first time I've heard that, though. My people close to me, they have always said that, too. So that's cool that you said that. Bite the curb, baby. Bite the curb. Mm-hmm. 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 There we go. Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Yeah. You should see the stack of stuff I have on here, man. It's a lot. And I'll show you some other stuff I did too. In fact, let me show you this one I just did. You'll appreciate this. All right. So here's one I just did. That's inked. It needs to be colored. So this is us jamming out, playing the old hacky sack. All right. So this one's got to be colored. And then we got this one. Another one here. This is some straight Metalocalypse vibe right here. This has definitely got Metalocalypse vibe to it. Right? So we got that. And then this is the one I just finished last week. That looks so good. Thank you, bro. This is from this scene that I'm drawing right now. This is this scene right here. So that's everything going down right there. Yeah. And so Betty Anne, she's up here. She's about ready to swoop up these weapons here that I'm throwing her. So I'm tossing her up these baton, like nunchuck type of things, right? And she's going to snap them out and she's going to wreak havoc. And then my favorite kill, one of them is my favorite kill, is this guy right here on the post. And then, of course, the chainsaw death. Chainsaw death with the rubber monster. It's pretty ill. My dude flying in the air, and then I got my other dudes ripping them apart over here. Just shredding this guy. And this is one of my favorite kills right here, too. Yeah. And this is one of my favorite kills on that one there. This clown shoe in the pants here, that's based off a real guy I've come in contact in life. Yeah. So I pretty much, I'm gonna incorporate too, like all the real life jerk offs, clown shoes that I've ever met in my life. I'm just gonna rip them apart in my comic. Maybe one day they'll see it and be like, oh yeah, that's the guy. Yeah. So yeah. He's like, no, mommy. And I say, nope, snap, crackle, pop. Yeah, this is one of my favorites, actually. I just did this last week. So yeah, it's kind of like a series of drawings I'm doing right now. The chainsaw, dude. Yeah, I'll say. Definitely, dude. Definitely. Dude, I was about to say that. The death clock thing. Yeah, total death clock vibes. I wanted to have good soundtrack, too. I wanted to have some really strong metal roots, you know? Definitely some metal roots, and when it comes to this kind of stuff. But it has to have some hip-hop in there, too. Because it's, it's gang, dude. Gotta have some hip-hop. Maybe some old school, what I'm saying. Thuggish, ruggish bone, dude. It's the thuggish, ruggish bone. Yeah. I also like horror stuff too, like Chainsaw Massacre. Betty Anne, she's straight out of a horror movie, So I got my horror character, I got my horror elements to it. I kind of got my Metalocalypse vibe to it. Probably, my sense of humor has definitely been influenced by, like South Park, Trey Parker, Matt Stone. Yeah. Who else? Kevin Smith. I always forget. I should not forget that. Nah, man, the Clerks animated series really did something to me when I first saw it. And that's why I kind of latched onto that. maybe that type of style. But then I also like really got into gorillas at an early age. They came out, I remember when they first came out, I was a little kid, and they've been kind of on that journey with me as well. There's a Clerks animated series. Yes, brother. Look it up. It only ever had one season, and it was on ABC of all places, right? It should have been on Comedy Central. It would still be around today, I think. But since ABC is ABC, they were like, nope, we're not having that. You need, yeah, if you didn't, yes, if you're unaware of this, look up Clerks animated series. Do yourself a solid, man. Check that out. You'll love it. All the original voices. Jay is hilarious in that one. And it came out in like 2000. Like, it's old. It's like 26 years old, man. Yeah. Was this before the third movie? Before the third what movie? Clerks 3? No, this was right after Dogma. Nice, I'll definitely look it up. Yeah, definitely look it up, brother. Oh, you'll love it. Without a doubt, you'll love it. If you can find it on DVD, like a physical form of it. Now, I don't think they've streamed it. I haven't seen it on any streaming sites, but shoot, man. You know what? They could very well have it on YouTube, for all we know. Maybe 9. I can't remember. It's great. But yeah, man, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back had a huge impact on me. When that movie came out, I saw that movie the week I started hanging out at the Texaco. And it was my first day of high school when I first hung out up here. And me and my friend, we thought we were Jay and Silent Bob, man. We legit thought we were Jay and Silent Bob. I was like kind of silent. Well, no, I wasn't Silent Bob. But we were our own thing. We just like, well, we just loved that vibe. So we're like, we need a spot. So we went on our lunch hour and we found this Texaco spot. And we were like, dude, this is it. And we hung out there all 4 years of high school. And it's cool because it's its own thing now. It's turned into its own thing. I made it this way to where it's not like I'm reliving high school day, because high school sucked. I could barely remember high school, in fact. But I think it's just a good throwback and a reminder of where I used to be in life and the friends I made along the way and still talk to this day. Most of these guys I still talk to. 7 out of the 9 guys I still talk to. And they've always supported me with all of this, all the way. Because they're in it. There we go. Okay, he says that's awesome, man. I love that movie, and I feel that, man. I'm 31, 31-year-old, and collect action figures and bro, yeah, characters I grew up on, yeah. Like everything, I have stuff I loved growing up, pretty much, bro. Yeah, same here. Nothing wrong with that, bro. I love that stuff. Yeah, man. I'm in the last year of my 30s, and I'm totally content where I'm at. As long as I'm creating something, I don't sit on my ass. You know what I'm saying? I think you can feel me on that too. You're a guitarist, you know what's up. It's like you just do what you do, you know? and just get better at it. And that's the point. But yeah, man, I'm all about it. Okay, what else can I do here? Here we go. Put this vein in his hand. But yeah, mark my words, this is going to be, with your support, let's put it this way. With my fan support, it will be a thing. You know what I mean? Nothing ever got done without a team or fans or a following, you know? So that's just how it goes. I haven't made any stop motion in a while, but it. It's live. Dude, Robot Chicken was the shiznitterly bamboozled, dude. Oh my god. Let's think. Yeah, that works there. Yeah, you should, man. I know, dude, I'm a huge fan of that stuff too. I made a whole movie. I made a movie, and I forgot to mention that. I took a film study class with Jerb, my friend over here, with Jerb, with this guy. Sophomore year, actually no, freshman and sophomore and junior year, we took this class 3 years in a row. We may have taken it in senior year too. Come to think of it, we were all in high school. So we took this class called Mass Media Film Study. So we would study film and how to make movies. And yeah, it was one of the classes I've ever taken. Big impact. And I made a movie in 2002 of Texaco Gang, and it was like a 35-minute long movie, and I made it all out of clay. And I don't have it anymore, and I lent it out to somebody on a VHS tape, and I just don't think I'll ever see that again, but maybe somewhere it's alive somewhere. I don't know. I really wish I had that. I wish I never lent that out, but it would be really great to convert that and put it, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's a bummer that you lost the footage. Yeah, but here's the thing. I have all the raw footage somewhere, either in my father's possession, mother's possession. My friend Jer that I took the class with, he might have something or a copy of it. I gave multiple copies of it to people I went to high school with. So truth be told, if they have copies of that, they can send it to me. I know I'll see it again someday. Let's just put it that way. But I put all my heart and soul into that. So for like 3 months, and it was in the dead winter, ice frozen in this kid's garage I was friends with. And we made that movie together. And our clay was all super rock hard, but we still did it. And we did it with an old, 8mm camera, like an actual tape camera. Yeah. 2002 camera. Yeah, man. It was awesome. And it was super gross, just like this. It was really nasty, really crude, vulgar. And I definitely, by the grace of my teacher, she gave us full credit for doing it, but she's like, I really don't like this. So that's awesome, man. It took so much work to do that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So I know about stop animation, man. Definitely. I made another one before that about the teachers I had in high school that was cut out of paper, like South Park style. That was fun, too. But I love the process of it, too. You know, just the take one frame, take one little frame, take one little frame. And I did it on footage. So with the footage of the tape, I would click it once and just get like one little quick second. And then I'd move it, and then I'd get another quick little second, move it. I didn't actually take pictures real still pictures and compile them together. I didn't do that. If I were to do that again, I would like to, but that's actually kind of how animation works in general. When you're in the digital workshop, you know, it would take pictures. Like if I wanted to animate this whole scene of him just punching the monster, I would draw each individual frame, you know, say maybe like 26 frames of him like rearing back, his tongue flinging out, that thing wiggling, him busting a grin or something, and then having his face, fist impact the face. So that's all done with that type of process. And I enjoy that kind of work. I actually love it. Yeah, it's kind of like therapeutic for me. Yeah, exactly. You said the words right out of my mouth. Like knitting or something. Yeah, I know all about knitting too. I grew up, my mom knitted. Something, it was cool seeing it was cool seeing it come together. You should try to make more stop motion. Yeah, brother. I have clay. I have a lot of clay, actually. I need well, it's not that I need a camera. I can probably do it on my phone, but my phone is not good with storage. That's why I do these lives, brother. I do these lives because I don't have to worry about the storage on my phone. So, you know what? Once again, with subscribers' help, let's get to 1,000. I can start taking super chat donations, and we can start really building up my channel. All those donations would go towards better gear, camera, everything for the studio. Build it from the ground up, man. And I'm doing, dude, last week, not even a week ago, I think Monday last week or Tuesday last week, I hit 200. Yeah. And now I'm at 240 already. So that's pretty rad. That makes sense, man, for sure. I did everything on my phone. And it takes a lot of space. Yeah. And I have like I just have like a bare bones type of smartphone. But yeah, better gear will come down the line. It always does. Always does. Okay, let's do a little coloring, man. Let's do a little coloring. Let's do a little coloring on our dudes. I think, shoot. There it is. Oh, yeah. Start with these posts. I was throwing on some music that was copyright free when I first started, but then I was like, man, it's kind of distracting. I was like, man, whatever. It's pretty chill. I like listening to music when I draw, but most of the times I just chill. Nothing going on. At one point, too, I was listening to some, I'd listen to some of the guys I listen to on YouTube, that talk about current events, and I get a lot of haters in my chat. They're like, you're a piece of this, and you're this, and you're that. I'm like, dude, yeah, we don't need that. And that's a good start. There we go. Oh. A little wiggly. I enjoy watching people do art. I used to watch Bob Ross painting all the time. Yeah, dude, Bob is great. I used to watch him a lot growing up throughout, on actual TV and kid. But dude, once YouTube came around and he'd been on YouTube a lot. I mean, there's people like that put channels out that are just a 24-hour live stream of all, like, every episode back to back. And it's super cool because you can, like, I've listened to them before going to sleep, you know, and just let it roll all night with my headphones on. And I'm just like, wow, I woke up and I'm like, man, I feel like a whole new man. Yeah, it's super ASMR-y and shit. Totally cool. And I know I'm certain I've tried one of his paintings before, like actual painting with him. Yeah, I've done that before. That's fun. Paint while he's painting, as he's teaching you. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. My pencil is about to break. I can feel it. I can feel it wiggling. That sucks. It sucks major, bro. Hang on, little buddy. It's cool seeing people, like, putting their vision on paper or canvas like that. Yeah, me too, man. Likewise. Yeah. Maybe I can get multiple cameras at some point, and I can actually I can have a camera on me. I can have a camera on me doing a live stream, and I can have a camera on me doing a time lapse or something. That would be sick. And if there's a way to do it, I would like to edit my live videos. I think you could do it in YouTube Studio, actually, where you can chop up some of my live videos and condense them, make them into shorts or something. There's got to be a way to do that. It's a cool idea. Yeah. It's a cool idea. It's very cool. Yes. I'm working on a movie script too for a friend. That's really really detailed like this too. It's taken me like 3 years to do it. He doesn't know I'm doing it. But it's been like on and off for 3 years. And pretty soon I'll bust that out again too. And like I'll do a bunch of work on it. And then it'll go cool. I'll put it away for a little while and then work on it again. It's a storyboard comic. So if I'm not working on my thing, I'm working on someone else's thing, or just always just want to stay busy. That's all. That's the whole point. I have so many things, so many projects, so many things, so many ideas. And who knows, maybe I'll like get bored of this. If another week goes by, I haven't finished it, I'll probably go move on to something else. But it will be finished. Sometimes when you revisit things like that, you'll have some fresh ideas. Yes, big time. Like bouncing ideas off yourself. Yeah, big time. Big time. Another truth bomb. If that makes sense. No, 100% it makes sense. Happens to me all the time. Boom, 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 boom. Where do you reside at, Silent Rob? Are you in the States? I have a lot of people from out of the country sometimes on my channel. I'm from Arizona. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, right on. Cool, cool. I've never been that direction before. That's tight. Never been there. One day it'll happen. I want to see my whole country at some point in my life. Maybe do one big road trip. Go see every state. That's sick with it, dude. All right. Got that. Let's see what this brown looks like on him. It looks okay. Yeah. Yes. I like some of the scenery out here. There's a lot of hills and trees in my area. Yeah, nice. Yeah, where I'm from, where the Texaco's based off of, is a place called Flagstaff. That's where I'm from. It's a mountain town. So yeah, lots of nature, all that stuff, all over. We have the highest mountain range in Flagstaff, Arizona, in the state. Highest top mountain is the San Francisco Peaks. They say they named it that because you can see San Francisco from the top, but I think that's not entirely true at all. But I think that's why they call them. I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe the guys that found it or something named it. I don't know. But yeah, San Francisco Peaks. That's why I always incorporate Flagstaff as the town in the comic, because I feel like it should be represented. Like in any good story or any good movie or whatever, you always, I've always noticed that it's cool to see where they're from and how that can kind of reflect in the story somehow. And Flag is a great town to base that off of. And having the iconic peaks, I always use it. It's a foreboding, very masculine type of looking peak. I don't know if the masculine is the right word, but daunting, I guess. A good way of putting it. I've never been to Arizona, but I had to travel to California for work in 2020, and we drove through Utah to get there. So I didn't get to see Arizona. Hey, pretty similar, Utah and Arizona, very similar. The thing with the Utah has a lot of what do you call that? It's kind of deserty. It's got a lot of mountain range though too. California is probably our closest. Southern California represents Arizona very well. It's pretty much one and the same. When people think of Arizona, they don't think about, cool weather, mountain ranges, like where I grew up. They always think, hot desert, hell on earth, and that's half true. It gets hot no matter what. That's for real. That is for real. Utah was probably my favorite part of the trip. to be honest. The sky reflecting off the salt flats. Yes, that's what I was thinking of. Salt flats. Really pretty. Yeah. Yes, indeed. You know, it was really cool if you had a chance to see northeastern Arizona and lower southeastern Utah is where the Monument Valley presides, right there. And Monument Valley is one of my favorite places on earth. I went there one time and it was like life-changing. Monument Valley, check it out. Beautiful. So where I'm from too, we get these red rock formations, mesas, kind of like in Sedona. So between Flagstaff and Phoenix, right in the middle is a place called Sedona. It's beautiful. Yeah, watch a YouTube video on it or something. It's pretty sick. You know, I don't get out much, but thank God for YouTube, dude, because I can actually see anywhere I want to in the world. I watch people like do travel videos and stuff. I try to fill my head with some good stuff, dude. Believe me, I have my dross brain rot. But I try to fill it with some good stuff. Yeah, we're just cruising, man. We're just cruising with this thing, man. We're just cruising with this. Let's see if I can find a different brown. Maybe a darker brown. That looks cool. Whenever we went to California, we went up north and was around the area where they filmed the indoor parts of it. Oh, yeah. You went to Northern California, yeah. I was nerding out, yeah. I was doing tree work. Oh, shoot. Tree work to climb one of the... What? Bro, are you one of those dudes? You are one of those dudes. That's cool, bro. Tree cutter guy? I don't know what to think. That's sick. Brother. You know what? That's another place on earth I want to see too. I want to see the redwoods really bad. I bet it's breathtaking. I used to be LOL. They laid me off November. Oh, sorry, bro. You get any pension? You get any? What'd you get? Did you get anything out of that? Compensation. But yeah, we climbed the trees and trimmed the branches around the power lines. That's insane. That's wild, brother. That's some man work, bro. I couldn't do that. My nimble fingers can't do that kind of stuff. I didn't get anything. Company sucks. Yeah, you know what? Suck it, company. That sucks, dude. Well, I hope you're doing well and I hope you get a better job. I work part-time at a music venue. I think I told you that. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. So I've been fortunate to be working around music and art, and yeah, it's cool. It's not ideal though. I don't make a lot of money from it. When I sell my artwork, that's where I make real good money. It's all good though. It was hard work. I'm working at another place with my friend, It's a kitchen job. Everyone really nice there. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, dude, if you can cook, that's a good thing to do too. Skill. Nice, brother. Nice. So now that we've established some of these lines, we can move on and color it a little deeper. Really blend it. Well, Prismacolors are always great for blending. Very, very great. That's why I use them. Primarily. Primarily use the Prismas. It's good stuff. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, we're just out here cruising, bro. I think I got a lot accomplished in an hour. That's pretty good. I feel like I'll be able to learn a lot by watching you do this. Bro, well, I'm glad I can help you, man. That's cool. I mean, I think if you take anything, man, learn to get something out there, like a story. If this is your passion, you do stop animation. Dude, get your stories right and just do it. I know it sounds like I'm no guru or nothing like that, man. Far from it. But I would have to say from my own experience here, I was reluctant to get on YouTube for a long time. And now I'm glad I did. Because I don't want to sit with these guys. I don't want to sit with my story for another 20 years. And just, people will know me. Anybody close to me will be like, oh yeah, he drew really good. And he drew that one thing for 20 years and then 40 years, and it's a shame he didn't do anything with that. Just gotta suck it up. Do it. And don't be afraid to have any absurdities. Like this is like an absurd story, dude. Look at like the Ninja Turtles we grew up with, right? Grew up with the Ninja Turtles, dude. Ninja Turtles make no sense. Ninja Turtles are clown shoes, dude. But we loved them. Yeah, dude, I feel like you should always chase your passion if you're able to. Yes, indeed. I think it's also accepting your passion of a way of life that you can create because it's in your control, bro. Totally. All within your control. I think I had a bad mindset for so many years thinking, oh, if I only got this one good job, I can just, Nah, man. JOBs, man. Just over brokes. They don't care. They don't care about your whatever. They don't care about your little passion. Ain't nobody care about that, man. Only you care about it. No one's going to care about it more than you. I think that would be so cool to see some fans of my stuff that are like, treat it like their religion or something. Like some of these kid alts, these Disney kid alts. That's their deity, man. So I'm aiming for the Comic-Cons, man. I'd like to do a Comic-Con maybe the next year. That'd be cool. Or get my stuff together. The wheels are turning on that one for sure. Yeah, dude, I feel you. I like to be able to chase your passion. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh, for real. So he's got some lines on his jacket that are going to go this way. We're going to do one there. And we're going to do one there. Colored. We're going to take another one here, like this. And then we're going to take another for the cuff. Setting a booth up at Comic-Con would be so fun. Oh, bro, you know it. Hey, man, really get your stuff together, and then, you know, you never know. Maybe we can combine forces or something, man. Like, no joke. Combine forces, do some stop animation, some of my guys or something. Be a little project. I 3D printed this. If I can find it. Oh, yeah. This is my very first 3D print of this guy. It's pretty sick, right? Comes up like this. Yeah, look how rad that is, man. 3D printed, brother. 3D printed. Right? It's just a little prototype, but it's just an idea, just a prototype. Get more of those things printed up, and I want to do apparel too, do hoodies. And are you going to paint it? Yeah, I'll paint it eventually. Sand it, paint it. Yeah, I'll do all that. But yeah, I've always dreamt and always wanted to get my guys, seeing them in like that, like a 3-dimensional form like that, and being able to hold it. I'm like, wow, I could definitely do this. Like, I think it harpens back to, or harkens back. I can't remember the saying. It goes back to when I thought of, or when I used to see like the Clerks figures and Kevin Smith coming out with his own like action figures and stuff, and even like just that, you know. I'm like, man, I can do that. For real, I can do that. And there's so many more options nowadays in the last 25 years. A lot of people that do that. Yes, dude, you just name dropped one of my favorite artists ever. Yes, Todd McFarlane. Yes. Took it right out, bro. Yes. Todd McFarlane had a huge impact on me. And especially with the McFarlane toys, what he used to do with those toys there, how realistic they looked. How could you not, man? I love Todd McFarlane. I wish I had some Todd McFarlane. I had so many Todd McFarlane pieces. It's insane. The Leatherface that he had. Spawn. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you know what? Aside from all the show, you know, the comics and shows he's done, you know, aside from that, the toys were something else, man. Loved that. Loved it. Still love it. Still love it. All right, we're going to line this one up and get to work on this jacket. Nice. Yeah, he was coming out with stuff nobody was doing back then. Yep. You know what did it for me though? where I first really like, I put a face to his name. So check this out. Growing up, I had all those Todd McFarlane figures, collecting them, all that stuff. The horror, I mean, all of them, right? And then I just never knew, because I was too young, to really like, I don't know. Point being, I didn't know what he looked like. And then I saw this video of the making of the Korn video, like on a Leash, and he was there with the guys, and he was like talking about how he was gonna storyboard the whole thing and stuff, and he's talking to the Korn dudes, and they're like, yeah, that's sick and all that. So I was like, whoa, that's him? Yeah, it was crazy. Then I was like, oh wow, this guy's sick. But that Korn video, that changed me forever, dude. Korn video was amazing. Mm-hmm. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Now I have to pencil some of that stuff, but I want to finish him first. This next color is like a dark color. It's a dark gray color. Yeah, haha. I like his story. He just did what he wanted to do at Marvel. Yep. It ended up pretty much becoming the standard. Yeah, dude. Game changer. Yep. Totally into it, too. Incredible. Incredible. I remember he was doing some lives for a little while, too. And I like his, he can teach, too. He can teach well. How to do comics and stuff. Oh yeah, here we go. Man, wouldn't that be something, man? Pitch your comic idea to Todd McFarlane. And have him shoot it down. Oh! Be like, yeah, that sucks. No, he wouldn't do that. He'd be like, okay, well, how about some pointers here, okay? Why are they fighting condoms? Why not, Todd McFarlane? Just shut up and publish my comic already, God. That would be sick, dude. Maybe you could try to see if he'll be at a con. Oh my God, yeah. Yeah, wouldn't that be, oh my God. Like do a meet and greet or something, like, your standard VIP meet and greet thing, and then go there with like a copy of your comic and see if he gets a kick out of it, and have him sign it or something. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on, brother. I think I just creamed my jeans. You know what? That's another thing I think is, just thinking off the top of my head right now, it'd be so amazing to put my guys out here and have the guys that influenced me see it on the big screen or something, right? Like say this goes out, my short film goes out to like, a couple of different theaters, and lo and behold, Kevin Smith is in the audience. And he's like, what is this? This is like Clerks but it's like a gas station, but it's like, what is this? And he gets a kick out of it. That'd be sick. Or like Quentin Tarantino. That's another guy. Whoo! He's like, all right, so, okay. All right. I don't know who these Texaco guys are. All right. But they're fighting a bunch of condoms, and there's like a lot of blood everywhere, and I freaking love it. Okay? I mean, I'm sure he's at some of them, like the San Francisco one, for the McFarlane toy stuff. Yeah, bro. For real. That would be incredible. Or even better yet, to combine forces with some of these guys and make something, maybe make something new, or maybe they have an idea on something new and they're looking for new artists to swoop in there and collaborate with them, or man, just to work with them would be incredible too. Definitely. Meeting Kevin Smith would be like a dream come true. 2018, I think, I got a chance to see Kevin Smith live. He was here in Mesa, the Mesa Art Center, and I got to see him live. And I watched him talk, for like 3-4 hours. It was great. But this was right before he had his heart attack. I mean, months before. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Not before. It was months after. Yes, it was after, because that's what he was talking about. He couldn't stop talking about it. That's right. So yeah, before he started losing all the weight and all that, like, he had just had that heart attack. He just survived that heart attack. Remember, I wanted to, me and my friend, we wanted to wait out back to see if he would come out and talk to his fans and stuff, but he couldn't. So that was kind of lame, but that's all right. One of these days, buddy. One of these days. I'm glad he's still around. I really enjoyed Jay and Silent Bob, Reboot, and Clerks 3. Right on, bro. Right on. I can't say I think they're like super great flicks or anything, but they were all right for what they were. They were all right for what they were. Clerks 2 is the greatest. Clerks 2 is the best, brother. Okay, first of all, if I'm gonna have to pick any of his movies, just one, it's gotta be Dogma. Dogma is just a great movie. It doesn't matter if it's Kevin Smith. It's just a great story on religion and all of that. I just love it. I love Dogma. Incredible movie. And then, so Dogma's number one for me. Then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Actually, no, I take that back. Then Clerks. Then Jay and Silent Bob. I've never seen Dogma. Bro, you gotta see Dogma. Yes. I really need to see that one. My older brother told me it's really good. Dude, yeah, it's great. I won't go much more into it. But you need to see the animated series and you need to see Dogma. Definitely. Damn it. Broke my pencil again. Damn. Come on now. Come on now. Oh, this is the darker of that. Oh, okay. I could live with this. Could live with this. There we go. And that just disappears right there. I have a lightsaber, and it has a font for the bong saber from Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. It's so funny. Dude, sick. Oh, yeah. Avenge me, Hemp Knight. Avenge me! What a classic. What a classic. Sick with it, nasty. There we go. Gotta get up in here, get a little bit of this gray for the cuffs. Want to make that disappear there. There we go. Wow. Laugh my ass off when you... What? Laugh my ass off when you press the button. That's what it says. Ah! Nice. Nice. Avenge me, Hemp Knight! Hilarious. And when you turn it off, it sounds like a bong rip with an... Oh, yeah, nice. That's freaking rad. What are these shoes gonna be? What are these shoes gonna be? I think I'm gonna make them a little neon. Do I never make them neon? I'll make them neon. Yeah, we'll make them neon. Why the hell not? Heck yeah, dude. One, two, here we go. There we go. Wait, we need to get this too. There we go. Beautiful. Works for me. There we go. Crushing it, big man. Oh, what up, buddy? What's up, Wesley? Wesley Kinney, 3735. Wesley Kinney, 73735. Oh, what's going on, man? What's going on, man? Yeah, you know, it's just one of them days, dude. Still going live. Hope you're doing well, especially with losing. Yep. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I am doing okay. I'm doing just fine. I think what's going to be tough, it's going to be funeral. It's going to be that. It's going to be that whole day. It's going to be, a celebration for sure, but it's going to be very sad. It's going to be very, very sad. But what really got me was, so last week on her birthday, Tuesday, 1 week ago, I went over there and just realizing that was the last time I was going to say goodbye. That That was heavy. That was heavy. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Silent Rob. Celebrate for sure. Yes, Wesley. Yep. And so what it is, she would want it that way. That's what's so great about being here on this planet, man, is make sure you have an impact. You make a positive impact on people. Man. And she surely did. Yes, Zevi and I was similar experience with my aunt. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, this is the first big one. Now, when I say that, it's not the first death. It's the first, like, grandparent. I mean, that's not even entirely true either. My dad's mother died years ago, 10 plus years ago. But I just wasn't as close with her. Not like grandma. So yeah, it hits. Also younger than your mom. Doing okay. Yeah, she was actually when I woke up this morning, just about 8:30. I woke up this morning. I normally don't look at my phone for about an hour or two. It's just what I do. And then about 10 o'clock, I looked at my phone and I seen that she texted me. And I was like, oh, man, all right. And then, like, right after that, Papa Neil called me and informed me that about 9 o'clock this morning she had passed, so. But, yeah, she just doesn't have to suffer anymore. She was, I don't know if you'd seen her, but, man, that ALS wreaked havoc. I cannot believe the decline of her health over the past couple of years. Amen, yeah. I did not see her at the end, yeah. Well, if you saw her within the last couple of years, man, it was like, oof. And it was crazy because over this last Christmas, she was doing all right. She was alert and eyes open, but you can tell, like, she kept going down. She couldn't write anything, like, use her phone right, nothing like that. Yeah, it happened very fast. Yep. Swiftly. Yeah, been chatting with Luke. Yeah, I wonder how they're doing. I know Aunt Jen was over there this morning at 5:30 this morning, and she had been there all day. She was there when she passed, so that's good. Silent Rob says, it's kind of like something that never gets better, but you kind of learn to become accepting of it. It takes some time for sure. I lost my parents when I was 19. Bro. Damn. Sorry, bro. Yeah, with that said, I think, yeah, it just accepting it, you know? But it just, like, it trips me out because I'm like, technically I'm like middle-aged and I'm like, I don't feel that way, but I most certainly am. And it's just kind of a wake-up call kind of sometimes. This place isn't permanent, man. Not for any of us, not at any age. You know what I mean? Crazy. But she was so strong. And her, like, just her devotion to God was incredible. I'll never forget that. The end of life is just one of the worst things. Yeah. So we make sure you live a good one. And And she really was badass, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Good memories. Great memories. What you been up to, man? Is it still like freezing cold over there? In Baltimore, right? It is sad that it has to be so long of a waiting period. Yeah, that one was tough. Makes it easier for sure in a way. Well, I remember last week when Pop called and he's like, yeah, your she's on her way out. And I thought, man, it could have been that day. So I rushed over there and, yeah. Just happened very suddenly, happened very quickly. Yeah, dude. And yeah. Pittsburgh. Yeah, dog. Pittsburgh. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, glad she was surrounded by Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm sure we'll all be seeing each other here very shortly. I'm trying to think of like how many, or like, I wonder what their plans are, you know? I'm certainly not in charge of any of those things, nor do I want to be, but I'm sure Aunt Jennifer does. Do you know when service is? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that yet. She just passed today, so I would say probably within the week, maybe this weekend? Question mark. It's hard to tell. I'm not sure if they had plans set up already. You know what I'm saying? Like they could have had something worked out already. I'm not sure. And I don't know. I would really pray and hope that they put a service together that is like a slideshow, obviously, of some kind. I mean, I would really appreciate that. It doesn't have to be that way, but maybe people sharing memories. I mean, even if it's just that, is good. Through photos, yeah. So that's definitely going to happen. Heck yeah, Wesley. Yep, it's going down. And you know what's crazy too, and it just goes to be said, it brings people closer. Death brings people closer, at least for, a little while. Oh, Papa Neil took so many photos. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It's actually a memory that stands out a lot to me is going over there when I was a kid. I'd go over to their old house on St. Moritz and look through all their photo albums because I loved watching. Like, they had so many photos. That was that guy. Oh, no, he was that guy. Yeah. Got you. He was that guy. Indeed. Pop saved a lot of my old drawings, too. They had a lot of my drawings as well. And I'm really glad I was able to finish that drawing for them and have her see it while she still could. I would have felt really horrible not doing that. Yeah. Freaking wild, man. Did you get to listen to the new Gorilla? Yes! Funny you mentioned that. Oh, yeah. I checked it out the next day. I think it dropped, I don't know when it dropped. Tuesday, maybe? Friday? Whenever they drop albums now. Anyway, it was the day after. I checked it out. I dug it. The first Gorillaz album will always like blow me away, even if I listen to it now. Great. But But I like what they did with the new one. I've yet to see the music videos and stuff. I need to make time to check that out. I've just been busy doing my own thing. What did you think? Yeah. Yeah, first one hits. The use of instruments was great. Yes, I agree. Yeah, they went all over with the, yeah. It's got one track on there I'm not big on. It was kind of like, I don't know, kind of Bad Bunny kind of shit. I don't know what the hell it was. It's kind of lame. But other than that, I thought there was a couple bangers on there too. And I was listening to it on a bike ride. So I don't know any of the song track titles or anything. You know what I mean? I just took a long bike ride and listened to it. And I thought, yeah, this is pretty rad. Like whoever's rapping, you know, whoever the rappers were, they were good. Dude, I like the fact that I just thought of this. The first voice you hear, the first one who speaks any sort of words is a big Snoop Dogg. This big old Snoop Dogg. He just comes in and he's like, hey, yeah, this is the Gorillaz album, man. I'm like, oh, what? He's on this? That was pretty cool. Yeah, I wondered about that. Yeah, me neither. It was just for sure. They always have fun features. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like, you know, that's crazy. Their whole thing is great. Yeah. What I liked is from what the pictures I've seen, the few pictures I've seen of have not seen the videos. Yeah, I have to check them out. We'll check them out. Yeah, but the artwork is always best. It's always the best. I always think of your art when I hear yeah, brother. Yeah, that had a that's good. Yeah, that had a big impact on me. Still does. Still does in some way. A lot of ways, actually. Gotta get this, gotta get this, gotta get this. I don't think that's the right gray. Shucks. Shuckles. That looks pretty rad. We'll roll with this one. On Insta, yeah? On Insta, what? I always think of your art when I see that. Oh, yeah, on Insta. Got it. Man, it'd be fun. Sending me some funny stuff, too. That one you sent me of the girl on the bass, that was really cool. That was very cool. I was impressed. Very good. Sent you a pic of my wife's newest painting. You did? Okay. I'll have to look at that later. Indeed. So she draws too, or paints. That's great. Great. It's fantastic. Wonder if Silent Rob is in the chat still. I was talking to him for a while. He's an OG, bro. Silent Rob. He was an OG. We were just talking about movies and such. Pop culture. Old school stuff. Silent Bob, the OG. Yeah. This guy in the chat, his name's Silent Rob. Smoking blunt. Yeah. Doing coke, doing beer. Who got the blunt? We got the blunt. Yes. It's a classic. Well, I was telling him my influences, bro, and like how heavily, like gorillas and when it comes to animation, stuff like that. But as far as movies and like comedies, like all the Jay and Silent Bob stuff, all of it, buddy, all of it. Wife showed me that movie. Oh yeah. Hey, brother, if you want to watch a good Kevin Smith movie, I was just telling this dude, you need to see, out of any of his movies, Kevin Smith, you must see Dogma. Dogma. You got to see Dogma. You'd love that movie. My favorite Kevin Smith movie is Dogma. Then Clerks. And then Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, and then Clerks 2. Thanks, Gore the Wreck. What? I don't know what that is. Okay, I'll take a look. Yeah, go check out Dogma, dude. Dogma's not streaming on anything, I don't think, because of Miramax rights. The whole Harvey Weinstein thing, I guess, rights to the movie. So you might have to... I've seen it on YouTube before. Free, I think. Oh, 4. Oh, yeah, thanks for the request. Got it. Totally, bro. And Clerks 2 is really great. But you got to see Clerks 1 before you see Clerks 2. Going down the Kevin Smith rabbit hole is like... It's pretty cool. He's got some questionable movies, though. After Clerks 2, he got really weird. But some of those movies are, whatever. But it's all about the first, 5-6 movies he came out with. They're the best. If you like that sort of thing. It's not everybody's cup of tea. This is my dude, Albert. Albert's coming together, bro. And Wife said we have to watch Dogma. Oh my God. Yeah. Go, wife. She knows what's up. She knows what's going on, dude. Yeah. You'll love that. It's so good. It's such a good movie, dude. Such a good movie. All right, there we go. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh. There we go. Shop Lagoo. I'll have to watch Dogma soon too, I guess. Oh, brother, you still here, bro? Yeah, Silent Rob is still in the house. It's just got to be done. Yes. It must be done. Oh, I think I screwed up. Whoa, brother. What was that? Where was that? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. Never mind. We're good. Guess we watching Dogma tonight. Yeah, brother. I might have to watch it too, actually. He just released it actually a little bit ago. He released the 4K version on Blu-ray. It's like a physical copy, but I don't think he's been able to stream it because of the copyright issue between him and Miramax. YouTube should be YouTube. Let me see a profile when I click a chat. Oh, YouTube should let me see a profile when I click a chat. Oh yeah. It's like $4 to rent. Has to be done. Oh yeah, good. $4 well spent, brother. I'd watch it twice for $4. Yeah, it's good. You'll see. It's just yeah, you need to get back to me on that after you're done watching that. Get back to me. Let me know what you think. YouTube has Miramax rights. Yeah, well, the thing was between him and Harvey Weinstein, because him and Harvey Weinstein were like kind of like really close as producer and director. And but when Harvey had all that stuff go down with him, with the Me Too stuff and all that, he took the rights. Harvey took the rights to Kevin Smith's movie. So he owned Dogma. And still might own it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, him and Harvey. Eek. Yeah. So that's kind of how it went down. But I think just recently he got the rights back to it. But I'm not sure if he... I am not sure if he is going to put it on any streaming services yet. Or if he has. I don't know. Not sure. Touched toes. He touched toes, dude. Nickelodeon toes. Okay, what else we doing here? What else we doing? I think we got to do this. Okay, I was wrong. It's definitely only buyable. Oh, okay. Well, if you can rent it, that's cool. Usually you can rent it at a good price. Must buy it to watch it. Seems, yeah. Must buy to watch it. Seems, yep. At the moment. But it's not bad. It's not bad. Do you know if he's going to be making any more sequels to anything? Yes. So, it's been rumored, and I think it's true, is that he's doing a sequel to Mallrats. Mallrats is another one of his movies. It's the second movie he made after Clerks, Mallrats. So he's making Mallrats 2. I'm almost positive on that. If Silent Rob knows what's up, he might know too. Yeah. Oh, nice. I've seen Mallrats. Yeah. So I don't know if you heard about that. I'm pretty sure he's in pre-production on that one. Pretty sure. Man, a Dogma 2 would kind of be cool. But he'd have to really do that one good. If he just made prequels or, that would be kind of cool. If he made some prequels to some of his movies, that'd be cool. Dude, Mall, Silent Rob says, dude, malls are dying where I'm from. I wonder what they're going to do. Oh, not gonna lie, I bet they're gonna be used for it could be used for like data farms or whatever, you know what I mean? Convert them into storing data somewhere, or like Walking Dead style, use them for the apocalypse or something. That's what I would do. Oh, yeah. Oh, what's Wesley say? People going to want something to do. Malls gotta take note from other countries. Yeah, like on the Mall Rat sequel. I wonder if stores will be. Ooh, good point on that. That would be cool if they try to like Jane Silent Bob or like, hey man, what the hell's going on with malls nowadays, man? Like, we gotta save this mall, bro. This is our mall. You know. Maybe he's doing something like that. Dude, are you up 40 subs just this week? That's insane. Yeah. Okay. I'm glad you caught that as well. Yeah. Just this week. It's only been 1 week. I hit 200 last week. It's pretty cool, bro. I'm excited. It's very nice. Looks very good. Thank you, Olive. Thank you, Olive. Shout out to Olive. Hello. Looks very good. Thanks a lot. It looks pretty cool to me, too. And going live really helps. The vertical stem are where it's at, dude. Yeah, for sure. Dude, I'm watching. Exponential growth. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother. Pretty sick with it. You know, it's crazy because after Grandma passing today, I wasn't really gonna do anything, but I figured why not just do it anyway, because it might help just pass the time. And plus I want to get further along with this piece anyway. So I'm glad I have been on for a couple hours already. I practice guitar too early in the morning and I do all that. Got all that out of the way. Taking notes too. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm gonna do that hat, brother. I'm gonna do that hat. I want to see what that hat looks like, dude. I'm so glad I don't know. I love doing these dudes in color. I love all my stuff in color now. It's like almost hard not to do it black and white. I remember for a long time I only used to do strictly black and white. For a long time. Silent Rob, you'll meet your goals if you stay consistent for sure, dude. Like with the watch time hours and everything. Yeah. That's good. It is a good deal, yeah. For real. Find my niche. Find my niche. Sorry. Find my niche. Sing songs, sing. Sing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Betty. Yeah, Betty. Let's see something here. Let's see something. A little something. A little something on the end. Here we go. Get a little something on the end. Oops. Get out of that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm-hmm. Sick. Almost done. Almost done with Alberto. Alberto. Yes. Yes. Alberto. I'm getting a little gray up in there, man. He doesn't need to have a whole lot of color in there. Weird hair. Weirdest hair color I've ever seen. Get a couple of these in here too. Is this the split? No. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Give it some depth. Mm-hmm. There we go. Shoot. Get out of there. Charlotte Rob. Is he stomping a radioactive load out of the Johnny Monster? Dude, Johnny Monster. Johnny Monster. Can I use that? I really like that. I'll give you credit for that. Johnny Monster, bro. Johnny's. Dude, Johnny's. Yeah. Johnny Monsters, dude. Oh, that is fantastic. Hell yeah. Johnny's, dude. Yeah. You heard that, Wes? Yes. Yes, the answer is yes. I don't know to your question. Yep, totally stomping him. As he's about to stomp the dude's head in. That's so rad. That's so rad. Mm. Mm. All right. Color shirt should that be? I need a color. I need something good. Something good. Something good. Oh yeah, here's a cool question. All right. This dude, I wanted to give him a Korn shirt. Like a band shirt. But Korn's way too cool. I wanted to give him a shirt that like a lame band, you know, from back in the day, like a Nickelback shirt or something. You know, give me an idea. What kind of band shirt would this guy be wearing? A band that sucks. Let me know. Let me know. Throw me some ideas. Creed. Oh, I thought about Creed too. I like Creed, yeah. A Creed shirt? That might be it. That might be it. That might be it. No, Wesley says no. Okay, so no Creed. Creed's actually kind of awesome. Mumford and Sons. Yeah, this stupid hippie, Flagstaff hippie right here. Be listening to Mumford and Sons, dude. He looks like someone who would get Mumford and Sons, right? Might stick with Mumford and Sons. Creed. Mmm. Mmm. Mm. Maybe give this guy a Creed shirt. Mumford and Sons. I don't know. I was thinking like NSYNC or Backstreet Boys or something. Machine Gun Kelly. Oh, okay. I think, yeah, I'm gonna try to stay within the confines of the early 2000s, and I don't think Machine Gun Kelly was around back then, so he doesn't make it. I don't think he was Machine Gun Kelly back then. I think he was Chester, whatever his real name is. Buford. I think the chat is censoring me. LOL. I'm trying to be careful how to ask. Oh, you know what? That's what it must be, dude. Silent Rob, because I periodically keep seeing that it says message and review. Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, keep the ideas coming. I like it. I like it. If Mumford and Sons was around in like 2005, then yeah, I'm on there. Anywhere between like all the way up till 2005. Yeah, because I don't want this to be current day. I want this to go back a little bit. At least 20, you know, when it was real time, you know. Because you're not going to see a cell phone. You're not going to see, well, let me put it this way. You're not going to see a smartphone anywhere. The green sticky load is the acidic like Xenoform blade. Yes! You're absolutely right. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, dude. You're totally right. You get it, bro. You get it. Yeah, so the dudes, the Johnnies, the Johnny monsters are, I guess they're filled with that, I guess. Maybe. So they're like yellow on the outside, and maybe they're, maybe that's like their thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of like their blood. So they ooze out that green stuff. And the people with the blood. I thought that would be a cool color scheme too. Have a bunch of green spots everywhere. I might put some other ones sprinkled around out here too. For real. Yeah, man, he turned out pretty good. Still got some more work, dude. Got that ecto goo. Yeah. Yep. We came, we saw, we kicked its ass. You know, I still have to see the, I haven't seen the Frozen Empire yet. I saw the one before that. What was that one called? The modern one. The modern Ghostbusters. Hulk's used jimmies. Hulk's used jimmies, dude. It's Hulk's used jimmies. Hulk's used jimmies. Let's color him in. Why not? Let's have some fun. I still need a color for this shirt. What should I color that shirt? Or what should that shirt be? It's more like a vest. What you doing with Hulk jimmies? What are you doing with Hulk jimmies? Oh, man. We got so many colors here. We got to pick something. Come on, speak to me. What about this one? Copenhagen blue. Copenhagen blue? Yeah, why not? Copenhagen blue. Let's roll. Boom. There we go. Bam. Bam. Let's put a little darker blue in there. Bit of a darker blue. That's lighter. I don't think I have anything in darker. Shoot. Yeah, we'll do this. Yeah, I sure do. There we go. Nice. Nice. That looks great. Yeah, that looks cool. You did a really good job on the girl character, hands. Yeah. She turned out sick. We're gonna need a little bit of light blue in here too. I can't live with that. Not knowing where it is. There you go. It makes me think of Eddie's hand on the number. Oh, cool. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, Betty Anne kind of reminds me of Eddie. Yeah, that's cool. She's got Eddie vibes. Looks cool AF, dude. Yeah, dog. Thank you. Just wait, man. See all this white? Do you see all the white? It is not going to be white. Just put it that way. All right, off to watch the movie. All right, Wes. Cool, man. Good seeing you, brother. Good talking to you, dude. We'll see each other soon. Heck yeah. Always love it when Wesley's in the chat. Let's chat Mo. Yeah, let's chat Mo, dog. Whenever. You know where I'm at. I live on YouTube now. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Pumping all that blue in there, man. My gosh. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Let's go. That looks all right for now. That looks fine. That looks fine, just fine. Oh, ouch. All right, I'll be right back. I need to get some water. Air conditioner goes up, man. I'm freezing cold up in here, man. Freezing. Oh, unreal. It's freaking unreal, bro. Mm. He got red hair. He got brown hair. He got green hair. He needs hair. What's he gonna be? What's he gonna be? I think he's gonna be a blondie. Let's make him a blondie. What? Mm. 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 Looks good. Yeah. Not too bad. Not too bad. It's a little dark in there. layer it, you know. Try to layer it, I guess. I don't want it to be totally blonde. The thing about blonde hair, it's not all yellow. Looks good for now. Maybe he's got a little gray in it. Sandy blonde hair. There we go. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. And then we need a little bit of this peach. Little bit of this shoulder. Little bit of this shoulder. Okay. I'm coming up on 3 hours. That went by real quick, man, I tell you. That went by very fast. I didn't even really look at the time just now. This is the first time I looked at it in a while. Yeah, I'm going to probably wrap it up in a little bit. About 10 minutes. And we will continue this journey. Maybe I'll move on. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a little bit more with it. Maybe. I know I can outline that better, and I can get a better layout of what I want in the background. I know I want this window broken. The window needs to be shattered. There needs to be something happening inside the window. Yeah, I got some ideas. Maybe that door can be flung open, someone's face through it. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Heck yeah, dude. Did you hear what I said? Yeah, I'm just like talking to myself, trying to think about what I wanted to do. Maybe I'll just stay on. I don't know. What do you think? Stay on for another hour? That would be like 4 hours. I don't know. Got nothing else going on. Now I kind of wanted to watch Dogma now. Not even joking. Maybe draw some inspiration from that. I think I already have, though. Yeah. So did we decide on a Did we decide on a name on the shirt? What was like a poser band? Give me like a poser band, dude. Who was like the biggest posers? There's some poser bands. Escape the Fate. I haven't heard of them. Falling in Reverse. Yeah. Falling in Reverse. That's hilarious. So true. Oh, we'll think of something. We'll think of something good. Oh, man. Mm. 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 I'll tell you what I'd like to do, though. I'd like to actually... I haven't decided what kind of color pants I want on that dude yet. So I'm going to color this my Johnny Monster. Dude, that is so legit. That is so legit. Cold. Oh, that might win. Oh, yes. Coldplay it is, brother. You win. That's it. Coldplay. I'll give him like the album artwork of like Coldplay shirt. That's fantastic. Coldplay. Yes. Coldplay. That's it. You nailed it, man. Coldplay. Coldplay. Yeah. Oh, God. That's awesome. Where's this going? Let's make the whole thing there. That works. Okay. Coldplay. Pretty good evening, man. Pretty good thing. Pretty good thing. It's a good live stream. Good interactive live stream, man. You guys are troopers hanging in there, brother. Especially you, Silent Rob. Definitely. OG. Shoot, I'd make you a moderator, bro. I'm going to have to start doing that soon. YouTube keeps telling me, you know, you can do moderators and you can do this and this. And I was like, okay, do some moderation. Get some moderators up in here, dude. Get some mods, dude. I need some mods. Haha, yeah. It's up to you. Oh, yeah, it is up to me, isn't it? It is all up to me. Got to make some of my OGs moderators. They've been here since I was like at 87 subscribers. Sick with it. Sick with it nasty. Now there are a couple things. There's a little sheen. There's a little shine to them. I gotta make a little shine, a little sheen. Oh, not like that, you idiot. Dang. Oh well. Sure, over here. That might look okay for now. Yeah, we'll roll with that. We roll with that. We rolling with that. How the hell do I get rid of that? Oh well. It's just buried in there. Just buried in there. It's a little blue spot. See if the yellow will cover it. Not really. Yeah. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And the amount of pencils I have, staggering. Can't remember if I left one there or not. Probably didn't. Oh well. That works there. That works there. There was one I put by the eyebrow. Somewhere right there. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Put one there. I must have put one there. Maybe. I think I did. It's alright though. Yeah. This looks rad. It's looking good, man. Let's scooch it over. There we go. You can see it a little better. Scooched over. Mm. 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 Curling up on me. Weird. Mm. Mm. Gosh. What else can I incorporate in this? Let's try this. That helps get rid of that spot, actually. That's pretty cool. Gives it some depth, too. Oh, yeah. I like this. Very nice. Perfect. Perfect. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna take a different approach with this. Start with the darker stuff. Especially under here. Right there in that crease. And where the tongue is going to go too. You can actually even go darker on that one. In fact, let's go a little darker on that one. Sharpen this thing up. Hopefully it lasts. Didn't do much. It's just doing something. Oh yeah, that did plenty. That did plenty. Plenty dark. Plenty dark. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Cool. That's it. It's for him right there. Caseta Otter. I was just thinking about you. That's crazy. Hey, that's so nuts, dude. You literally just popped into my mind. I was like, man, I haven't seen my OG subscribers in a long time. And I just thought of your name. That's crazy. That is so wild. Look at that. Power of manifestation right there. Drawing looks so good. Thank you. I'm on this part right now. I got her pretty much covered for now. Pretty much covered there for now. And then just moving along over here to this. That's so cool. Yeah. I was thinking about, I just found the notification that you were live and decided to join. Hey, heck yeah. That's awesome, man. Thank you so much. I might, I was thinking about it too. When I get closer to 300, I'm going to start doing 300 subscribers. When I start getting inching closer to that, I might make some moderators. I'm going to need some moderators. I think 300 is a good number. Whenever I start getting a little bit more numbers and my chats are a little bit more like, lively. They have been, actually. Since I passed 200, they've been kind of pretty consistent. But, as the chat, flows and stuff like that, moderators would be necessary. So just know that you are on the board. You deserve so many subs. You're so awesome. Good vibes. Plus, you are so cool and kind. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's where I want my channel to be, dude. My lives are that way, too. So I'm going to need some good moderators. That way anybody swoops in here with some sour grapes that swoop in here and kick them out. Block them. How was your day, kid? What's good with you? Did you make anything cool lately? What'd you do? How's school? How you doing? How are you doing? I'm doing good. Made a puppet today. Cool. I have to see that. Make a video of it or something. That'd be sick. Three. Oh, very nice. A three. 3 puppets. 3 puppets. Sick with it. Sick with it, man. Sick. I was out here chilling with, I'll show it on my channel soon. Cool. Heck yeah. Can't wait to see it. I was just in here chilling, talking about some movies and art and all kinds of cool stuff with some people. Who are your favorite artists? What do you like to? Who are some of your favorites? Do you like anime? Do you like? What do you do? What do you like? I just started watching. I watched the first episode of this one called Jujutsu Kaisen. Thought that was pretty cool. I like where they're going with that. I'll have to watch more of it. I'll have to just watch a lot more anime in general. I'm not really into anime, but I think if I can get into it, For real. I don't watch anime much. Not my favorite. I do like animated shows, though. Nice. What do you like? Did you ever hear of Metalocalypse? Death Clock? Metalocalypse? We were talking about Adult Swim cartoons. And those are pretty good. Those are very good. Homeboy told me I should do my cartoon on Adult Swim, and I thought that was a great idea. In fact, I've had that in the back of my brain for many, many years now. South Park, yeah, there you go. Invader Zim and some other ones. I don't remember the names. That's cool. Those are good shows. Invader Zim. Invader Zim was in my day, dude. That was good stuff. That was good stuff. It's very good. Let's put a little white in there, shall we? A little bit lighter. There we go. Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah, I saw, I have not seen 7. I don't plan on seeing it in the theater, but I saw 6 in the theater when it came out. I liked 6 a lot. Scream 6 was rad. I hope 7 was good. Was 7 good? I hope it was. Okay, nice. Good to know. It's Scream, dude. All the Screams are good. I think the best one is 3. 3 is fantastic. I really want to spoil it. Yeah, don't spoil it, bro. No. You get out of here with that. Lose your moderation privileges. Also don't, because yeah. No, you be good. It'd be good. I'll see it eventually. I'll probably see it when it comes streaming or something. Most definitely. That's crazy you jumped in here too. That's cool, because I was about to end it, but I thought, why not we just keep it on? Why don't we keep the live stream on? Because I'm not yet done. I'm getting tired. I'm not getting tired yet. When I start getting tired, I'll give up. Scream 1, 3, and 5 were pretty good. 5 had Jenna Ortega. Yeah, that's right. I'm pretty sure. I thought it was 6, but maybe it was 5. Could have been 5 was the last one I saw. I don't know. I know I saw Scream a couple years ago in the theater with my friends, and I'm pretty sure it was 6. And it did have Jenna Ortega in it. Remember. Yeah, maybe I didn't see 6. There's so much Scream merch at Spencer's, most likely because of the new movie. Yeah. Nice. It's Spencer's, dude. Spencer's is OG. That's cool. Spencer's used to be in the mall. You must go to a mall, huh? Malls are the best. Few and far between nowadays, but they're good. Their Scream hoodie cost $70, sadly. Wow. That's Scream. That's the Scream. It is. We went to the mall near my movie theater. Oh yeah, that's where the movie theaters preside. A lot of them too are at malls. It's pretty cool. I think you told me once where you were from. I can't remember though. You're back east, right? I'm in Arizona. I'm southwest. This guy needs some eyes. We need color for the eyes. I'm from Colorado and I live in Georgia. Ah, gotcha. Now that must be a difference in scenery there. Georgia's got probably a lot of green, and they probably got some mountains and hills and stuff. Apache, right? Apache Mountains. But Colorado, there's nothing like Colorado mountains. That's for show. And here in Arizona, we get some of those Colorado mountains too. Some of them. Not much. But we do have a lot of mountains here. The tallest mountain is where I'm from, where my comic is based from. Flagstaff, Arizona has the tallest mountain. Tallest mountain in northern Arizona. In the state. Yeah. That's where I grew up. Flagstaff represent. I think Caseta, I think I'm going to give him this orange. What do you think? Neon orange. Ooh, excuse me. Neon orange eyes. I'm doing it. Doing it. Whew, doggy. Yeah, that looks rad. That looks super rad. Let's hit it with this little dark here. We can maybe give it some depth. There we go. Give it some depth. Yeah. I know you can't even hardly tell what I'm doing. Yeah, you could see it a little bit. I'm going to start working maybe with some different angles. I don't know. I like this angle because I can still see and I can still put my face in it without having the ring light in my face. Your imagination is so awesome. I love the creatures and monsters. Yeah. Called Johnny Monsters. This is the new name for him, Johnny Monsters. Courtesy of Silent Rob today in the chat. Johnny Monster. You call him a Johnny Monster. I was calling him Rubber Monsters or, yeah, I think Johnny Monster is pretty good. It's pretty good. We're rolling with it. Definitely. It's up for interpretation, though, too. People can come up with their own names. Another idea I had, I want to get these details of the hat. This hat here. Did you ever see the finished one I did of the other one? Miss Caseta? I mean, Miss Otter. Miss Otter. Did you ever see that one I finished last week? You saw this one, right? Right? I call the characters make either characters or OCs. Only if I draw them a lot would consider it my own character. Nice. Yeah, you did see it? Okay. Woo! Yeah, that was a banger. That was fun. My goal is to make is to make posters out of these. Sell them. Make prints and make posters, and sell them. But I want to get a good 10 pieces. Right now, this is probably number 5. I have 2 more I have to color. That would be 7. And then if I get 3 more done, I'll start making prints, selling. You would buy one? Yeah, okay, cool. If you had money. Maybe I'll do some giveaways or something. I'll consider doing some giveaways. That would be cool. That would be way cool. Okay, let's think. Need a bright red. Bright red, crimson red. Wait, permanent red. Color. Scream 7. This is going to be like this. This is a Ghostbuster logo. I like the Ghostbusters. Do you like that? You like that? That's funny. You can totally tell what it is too. And especially when I do this. Put the little face in there. Yeah, you can barely tell it, but it's in there. Trust me. That's sweet. Sick with it. Nice. Very nice. It's got to be a different color red. So we're going to do this red, and then maybe this one. It's kind of a pomegranate. What the heck is this? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Kind of like that. Yeah, we'll do that. We got pomegranate, and we got scarlet red. Yes. Yes, we got that one there. Looks pretty rad. Looks pretty rad. I like that. I'll hit it with this pomegranate for a little depth. Oh yeah, that looks sick. How do you color so good? I don't know. I just sort of see it. I see it in my mind's eye first, and I'm like, okay, well, I think this will work. And I try to stick with a color scheme where I'll do lights to dark. Most of the time, 99% of the time. So like I just did that right there. I did the lighter red, and then I went with the darker red over it. So that way it looks like it's 3D, a little bit. See? Yeah, it does make sense. Indeed. And yeah, I kind of just work with that theory. And then I just pick and choose what I think looks okay. And then I lay it down and see what happens. More often than not, it looks all right, See, even like with that light green in there, that lighter green, I have just a shade darker of this other green that can actually make it look a little darker, just slightly. Just in certain areas too, little corners usually. But yeah, what she says is that's what I do with my alcohol markers: light color, then darker color for shading and detail. Perfect method. Yes, absolutely. So now we're going to get the skin tone. Skin tone's cool too, because I'll go in with the light, and then I'll hit it with a little bit of the darker. This is my dark. So for and I pick areas too that are like usually around the eye or behind the ear, like little creases where it would be shaded in, if that makes sense. So I'll go in here with the light and just do light layer of it. Depending on what it is and what area I'm doing, I will also go, and you'll learn if you practice with these Prismacolors, you'll get the hang of them after a while. You're like, oh, that's how they blend. This is how they work. There's a lot of techniques, but kind of just pick one that I chose as my main method of working with it. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ah, yes. Grab the chin. We'll hit it with that, and then we'll come over here, hit it with this. And just keep outlining it. Kind of like a big coloring book. I noticed that a lot, especially with these pieces that I've been doing this past several weeks, is they're kind of like a coloring book. It's like I make my own coloring book. Start with pencil outline, go over it with ink, and then complete it with the color. But, I really enjoy making handmade artwork, and it's something I've just always connected with. And I love digital work, and I love animation and digital work, but something about the process of this that I enjoy. It really is therapeutic, and it really does help. I've got a lot going on right now. The past month has been very stressful. But I don't think about any of that crap when I'm going on and doing this stuff. Yeah. Looks rad. Oh, yeah. All right. Now, like I mentioned before, we get the darker stuff. Go around the eyes first. I like to also choose the hardest thing first. And what I mean by that is, like, instead of getting all these big spots, all the real estate first, I like to get in tight and get the corners first and get all the hard stuff first. The stuff that I know that I don't want. The stuff that I don't want ruined, that I need to take my time with more. If that makes sense. Yeah. Boom. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, that looks rad. Okay, nice. Come in here, get this here. Yikes. Mm-hmm. Yikes. Yeah, there we go. Boom. I'll fix a little something. There we go. That looks so freaking good. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's get the hair. Let's get the hair, shall we? He's starting to come alive. My dude is coming alive. So, go with lighter brown, then we're going to hit it with the dark brown. Once you do the hair, he'll no longer be bald. Indeed. Indeed. These super tight areas. Also, when I sharpen, I always try to get the points first. Anything that comes to a point and I have a sharp point, I get that done first. Looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Now he's got... What the heck is going on here? I think I meant to put hair there. What do you think? I don't know what this open spot is. What the heck was that? Oh, I remember. All right, never mind. Hold on. What's his neck? That's his neck. And that is where his hair goes. So that's got to be... I'll wait for that. I'll decide to do something with that in a minute. Oh, forgot one. Yeah, there we go. Zip it in. Get that thing in there. Boom, like that. Boom. 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 We'll go over this lightly. We'll go over this lightly. See what I mean? Now I have a bunch of this real estate here. I can just go cruise. Yes. All right, now dark brown, where you at? Talk to me. Dark umber. I don't know if I need dark umber. I need some dark brown, brother. Dark brown. There we go. We got dark umber and dark brown. Let's see. Let's test this out. There's my dark brown. Here's dark umber. Okay. Dark umber is very dark. It's darker than the dark brown. So we're going to stick with dark brown. Indeed. Yeah, he has hair. That's it, man. Watch, now he's going to have a little personality when I do the eyebrow. Boom. There he is. There's my dude. This is Mikey. Mikey punching the Johnny monster. Getting in a little tussy. Oh. Come in here with this dark like this. Come in here with this dark like this. Once again, we'll go over it with... Yikes. Go over it with the corners. And this process is sort of blending the lighter brown with the darker brown to get the right color I'm searching for. Because I could have made it all dark brown, but I didn't want that. I wanted it to be a blend of both. Because it's not all one solid dark color. It's got to have a little I mean, I'm making it one solid color now, but yeah, because I have an even darker color, I'm going to go over it with again. That way you can see some of the hair. The hair follicles come through. Right. Here we go. It's so good. Thank you, Otter. Thank you. Now, go with it a little darker. I want to try something. Hold on. Let me try something. There we go. I can zoom in. Didn't know I can zoom in. There we go. Now I'm zoomed in. Here's the dark stuff. I might even pump some black into it if it's not what I like. If it's not giving me some consistency. Sometimes certain colors don't layer together well. These browns kind of are like that. But if you just keep playing around with it, you'll get the desired look. But I would like to put some black in it. So, here's some black. Boom! And black is super permanent too, so I use it, try to be light with it. Be light with it. Yes. Yes. There we go. See what I mean? Do you see what I mean? Nice. I just realized that hat is a Ghostbusters hat. Yeah, I said that earlier. I was asking you if you liked Ghostbusters. Sorry, shaky. With this said, let's go with our gray. We'll go with a light gray tone. We'll go with this light gray tone. Actually, we'll go with this gray. And then we'll go with this darker chocolate colored gray that I have. What the heck is it? Oh yeah, it's right here. Nice. Oh, I must have not realized I have busy multiple things at once. Oh, good. It's all good. No worries. So, what's the verdict? Do you like Ghostbusters or not? You think they're okay? You think they're cool? Do you hate them? LOL. She says, I got bored watching the movie. It's funny and cool concept. Yeah, right on. The the first movies were great. The first movie was great. It's a great movie. Classic movie. Classic movie. Then they had the new ones come out. And I like the new ones too. I've seen them. Except for the latest one was the Frozen Empire one. I didn't see that one. I guess it was pretty cool. And I'm not, but this guy loves Ghostbusters. I don't love it as much as he does, but I enjoy the Ghostbusters. They cool. They cool. Yeah. So what does it for you? What's your favorite? What are your favorites? Movies, art, what is it? You like Stranger Things, right? Because I love Stranger Things. Stranger Things is life. Excuse me. Mm. Oh, starting to feel it. Starting to feel it. Excuse me. Yeah. Let's go with a little bit lighter gray. Blendy, blend it. Yeah, we're gonna blend, man. We're gonna blend, man. We're just gonna blend it, man. Looks so good, dude. Thank you, dude. I told you you're gonna be popping. It went from nothing. It went from no color at all to now he's alive. Oh. Now I have this thing. This is a blender. This is a colorless blender. And this thing pretty much just blends whatever color you have on the surface. It extracts the color on the surface and blends with the surface of the other layer on the bottom. And it kind of works like this. Boom. I need those. For real. I just use it lightly on some stuff. Little things like that. Now let's hit it with this dark gray. This dark gray is going to be, it's almost black. You see, I just don't. I'll figure it out. I know what I can do. Lay down this dark color and then blend it with a lighter gray. Yes. Yes, that's what I'll do. And this is what I mean, right here. Like this. See? That's how I just push it. I just move it around, push it around. And just watch it blend. Boom. Boom. See that? Boom. Magical. Looking awesome. I gotta go in a bit. Yeah, me too. In fact, I just hit 4 hours, Caseta. Just hit 4 hours, dude. You know what? Let's call it together, okay? I'm gonna call it 4 hours is just crazy. Yeah, I'll probably do some more tomorrow. Maybe I'll do more later tonight. I don't know. Probably not. But there we go. Woo! Zoom out. There we go. Just working on that fool right there. Got this fool done. It's going to be bashing over here. Curbing that dude. And this guy's getting ripped apart. And that's the whole thing right there so far. Yeah, this is going to be cool, man. And you see all that white? That's all going to be colored. Every inch of this paper is going to be colored, drawn on. Oh God, the bloody gore is so good and scary. Nice. Indeed. That's where I want it to be right there. All right, guys. All right, Caseta. Number one. That's so crazy. You're so talented. Thank you so much for the kind words and kind regards. Thank you so much. Always cool talking to you, Caseta, and Silent Rob, who was in the chat earlier, talking to him, who's cool. Cousin Wesley, and everybody else that joined in. Have a blessed night. Take care of yourselves. Eat something good. And have a good night's sleep. Ta-ta. Farewell.